Hello, it is Dr. Chris Raquel, and I am back again with a video for today. I hope you all are doing amazingly. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please also send me an email at askkrystalracquel@gmail.com if you have any questions that you would love to see me answer on my YouTube channel. So thank you all for who have been sticking with me. And I actually have an amazing topic today, and I hope you enjoy it. This topic is for ladies who wonder if it is appropriate for a man to say they want to get their finances in order before getting married. So I have something to let you know about that. So first things first, the man is the provider. He was created to be the provider according to the Bible. And that is a wonderful thing that he would like to have finances because he knows he wants to take care of a wife and a family. That is a wonderful thing. However, there is a huge limitation for that. So ladies, if a man is telling you that he's not ready for a full commitment or that he's not ready to get married at this stage in life, it is up to you to decide if that is something you want to move forward with and deal with. Because number one, you absolutely should not. Because the whole purpose of dating is to be able to see if that person is for you. So if the man is openly telling you that, simply see it as a blessing and a sign for you to move on with your life. Because when you meet someone and you tell them that you're interested in seeing where things go because you are hoping to get married, that man should feel the same way that you do. So if he is not ready because he said he wants to build his finances, because if he's not ready because he says that he is not in that space because he wants to be able to provide, you should not be dating him. One, he shouldn't be dating you, but you can't rely on him to make that decision. Because if a man wants to be with you and spend time with you, even though he doesn't want to be married, he would like for you to say yes to be with him. That's not saying he's going to marry you. That's not saying he sees you in his future. It just means he wants to enjoy the benefits of being with a lady right now. So if a man tells you that he is not in a position to marry you or anyone because of his finances, that is your sign to steer clear of him, because that man is not the man for you. If a man truly is interested in pursuing his career, his finances, to eventually be prepared to take on a wife and a family, he doesn't need to be dating anybody. He needs to focus on that. And I'm saying dating because I know in this day and age, a lot of people have an expectation to sleep with someone. So why would you put yourself in that position to be used? And you may say, or a man might say, well, what do you mean using? I want to spend time with her. I want to get to know her. I want us to have a nice relationship. I want us to get to know one another and care for each other. Well, ladies, if that's what you want to sign up for, that's your choice. But just as someone who's speaking to you to try to help you, that is not somebody that you want to get into a relationship with, because the whole point of dating is to eventually find the right person for your life to marry. So if someone is clearly telling you they're not in a position to get married, or at this moment it's not on their radar, well, one, you should make sure that that's clear from the beginning before you even decide to get in any type of relationship or dating situation with someone. You should know what their purpose is in this getting to know you phase, right? So if they say that no, that's not what eventually, or I eventually want to get married, no, that person is not for you. Protect yourself in terms of your heart, your mind, and you want to be prepared for when you do get married. That person is not for you. So when a man is saying finances is the reason why he's not in a position to get married, that means that person isn't for you, because that person should not sure if I cut myself off there, but yes, that person should not be dating if their finances are so low to where they cannot support a household, that they're not in a place where they can take on a wife. Because ladies, a lot of time you put yourself in a situation to where you are not going to be the one benefiting. Because if you agree to be a man's girlfriend and they've told you that they're not focused on marriage, that's not on their radar, or they say they see marriage in their future, whatever that future may be, or a couple years, something like that, 3-4 years, whatever, if you decide to get with that person, that man benefits completely, So that man is benefiting and you're not benefiting in the slightest. So it's like a neutral situation to you, but it's a benefit to him. So keep that in mind. So ladies, don't let society trick you into thinking that having a boyfriend is a benefit to you, because it's not. Having a girlfriend is a benefit to a man. And ladies, remember that we have a set window for childbearing years. So having a boyfriend is not a benefit to you. It doesn't matter what he does for you. It doesn't matter what he gives you. That is like even any type of thing that you're gaining materially, it doesn't matter, because the time that you have is limited in terms of being able to have children. If you're able to have children, if you want children and have a family, your time is limited. So the amount of time that you're losing being with a boyfriend, it cannot come back to you. There's no comparison between that time and the material possessions or the care or love that you're receiving from a boyfriend. So ladies, keep that in mind. If a man is telling you that he's not in a financial position to get married, it's your time to run. It doesn't matter if he has potential, because that potential is not going to be for you. That potential is going to be for the wife when he's ready to get married, okay? Ladies, stop thinking that it's going to be you, that if I get into a relationship and become his girlfriend, he's going to change his mind and want to be married. Because ladies, unfortunately, that is just not the case. And just keep those things in mind, because men and women are completely different. Men have time. You know, they can say, oh, I'm focused on my finances right now, but I'm going to still try to date a lady. I'm going to still try to get a lady to be my girlfriend. I'm going to still try to get a lady to be with me, to move in with me, to, you know, help me out, essentially, clean, cook, care about me when I'm sick, doing all these things for me that I just love having a lady around. I've heard men say that, yeah, when I was in college, I had a lady around. I had a lady who was there cleaning for me. She would come over. I always had a little girlfriend. I always had somebody around. They never had any intention on marrying that woman, you know? So ladies, the thing is, you're being used. You're allowing yourself to be used. And yes, the men are going to say that, you know, I'm not using them. It's not intentional, right? But lady, you are being used. The men know that being a girlfriend is not his wife. So he says he's working on his finances. He knows that that's an amazing excuse, because a lot of ladies will buy into that, right? A man knows, if a man sees you, if a man was broke, not saying you should be dating a man who is broke. Well, let's just say, not say broke. Let's say the man is not doing that great financially. He's just started out his life. He's not minimum wage, but he's, you know, he would like to grow. He would like to eventually do better financially, right? And let's say that man sees you. He wants you in his life. He feels like he has more potential. He can do better, but he's trying his best. If he sees you, he is not going to let you slip from his fingers. If he sees that you're his wife and that you're the woman that he would want in his life, there's ain't no way that he is going to let you slip away from him. If you decide to be his girlfriend, go ahead. But if you come to him, or if you're somebody who already has your standard in place, he meets a lady and her standards are, you know, she's in that age range where she wants to be married. You know, let's say she's like somewhere in the mid-20s to late 20s. She's ready for marriage. She's made that clear. And he also wants a wife, and he thinks you're his wife. Do you think that man's going to say, yeah, I'm not in a position financially to, you know, get married, but, you know, let's see where it goes? No, if he sees that your standards are sincere, if you're going to stand on business about what you say, ain't no way he's going to say his finances aren't in order to have a wife. And the reason why is because he's going to know you're such a good catch that if he does not stand on business with you, you're going to be snatched up by another man. And he won't do that if he really thinks you're his wife. The time a man is going to say that his finances aren't in order to have a wife and still be trying to date somebody is because he knows you're not his wife, or he figures that maybe you're going to be somebody who's going to not have any standards and let him have some benefits without being ready to be a husband. Keep those things in mind, ladies. This is to help you. And I have to say it this way because us as ladies, we're so kind, caring, and making excuses a lot for people, but we need to hear a lot of times the truth. The truth is the truth. Typically, if a man is saying that his finances aren't ready to be in a relationship, or to have a marriage, it means it's not with you. And just to throw this out there as well, broke people get married too. Broke men get married. And I'm definitely not saying a man should go around being broke and trying to find a wife, but I'm just saying reality. And reality is, like, let's think back to our ancestors, or you know, people who came, whoever it is, maybe some of your family members, your ancestors might have come from poverty. They got married. They also went forward and got their marriage certificate. So unfortunately, finances is never an excuse, ladies, that you should ever accept for a man saying that he's not prepared to get married, especially if he's willing to date you. So the only reason an acceptable answer of my finances aren't in order, so I'm not able to get married right now, that's only acceptable if the man is not dating, seeing any women, wasting any lady's time. That's it. Right? So let me know what you think down below. Send me an email or post a comment to keep the conversation going. What are your thoughts, men and women? I love to hear from you, because this is something that's definitely going on. And ladies, please, please, please stop making excuses for people, because men know. Bye.